So we're preparing for another meditation. When I do these meditations teaching in class, I have no plan, nothing prepared. Just see what comes up. And there are a few things to remember with meditating. What we're looking for is increasing calmness of mind, increasing mindfulness, the ability to keep the attention in one place over time. So maintaining awareness one single place, one point, as long as possible. We're also looking to work with our attitude, the approach to what we experience. And the attitude we're cultivating is one of acceptance, to accept what life brings us, to not fight our own life. So we don't struggle, stress, or distress. So a lot of times we may get irritated or worry, agitated, concerned. Most of those times are because we're unable to accept the situation as it is. Whatever it is, it's this way, just the way it is at this moment. If you sit at this moment preparing to meditate, notice how there is no other at the moment. There's no coronavirus. Coronavirus may affect in the future, may affect you, may affect those near to you. Somebody might be sick with the coronavirus. But at this moment, this is the way it is. There are these senses, sight, sound, taste, smell, and touch. Their thoughts, their feelings. These are there at this moment. If you're infected with a coronavirus, you might feel it, might not feel it. If the body's sick, there's a fever, headache, there's a fever. That's the sensed. There's a headache. It's not pleasant, it's painful, but that's the way it is at this moment. And we have the option to not struggle against it, to not fight. This pain is this pain. This trouble breathing is just the sense of trouble breathing. It's not wrong. The body's sick. It's not wrong if the body's not sick. There's no trouble breathing at all. Whatever it is, it's the way it is at this moment. So we work with an accepting attitude towards right now, the way it is right now. With these meditations, there's nothing special. We simply work with nature as it is. Experience the way it is right now. Work to increase calm of the mind, calm of the body, increase mindfulness, awareness of right now, and the accepting attitude. So, preparing to sit, the recommendation is to keep the spine upright, elongated, and the body relaxed. If you sit on a chair, then the recommendation is to keep the feet firmly grounded. So the knees are below the hips and the feet are planted firmly on the floor. If you sit in a lotus position, then the recommendation is still to maintain the knees lower than the hips, keeping the spine straight. And then allowing the body to be as comfortable as possible. So let's get started. Closing the eyes. Take a couple of minutes to notice the way it is right now, allowing the body to settle in. Maintaining the upright position, inviting the spine to stretch upwards, and the muscles to hang down, fully relaxed. Keeping the attention on the entire body. See if it's possible to notice the sensations of the entire body. If there's anything that stands out, any pain, any tension, discomfort, and ask the body if this is a discomfort that would help to, if you move, or if it's a discomfort that will remain for these approximately 30 minutes that we sit. Now, if the body is needing to move, then move. Adjust the body. Even if it's a centimeter or two, moving the feet, knees, or position of seat. The spine, allowing the back to be upright, but not tense. Relaxing the stomach, relaxing the chest, dropping the shoulders. Move the attention to the body breathing. Notice how the in-breath arrives, body breathes in all on its own. Breath stays in for a brief moment, and the body breathes out. Paying attention to the breath arriving at the nose, passing the throat, through the lungs, all the way to the stomach area, filling up the belly, passing through the lungs, the throat, out through the nose again. As we work with meditation, we invite the mind to calm down. Sending a kind intention to be still for about 30 minutes. While it's still, be awake, be aware, paying attention. At this moment, pay full attention to my voice. This guidance of meditation, place full attention on the sound of this voice. Make sure you hear every single word, paying full attention to each sound. As you listen, you make sure that you hear every sound. Also pay attention to what happens in the mind, your own mind, and paying attention to this voice. Notice what happens when the voice becomes still. This sense of attention is what we call mindfulness. It's what we train and practice. Noticing every single word that's said. We lose the attention and bring it back. And while noticing the space between words, notice the space that appears in the mind. Notice the calm in the awake mind. Mind paying attention is a mind being mindful. If the mind gets distracted, once you notice, bring the attention back. Notice the space. Notice the sound. Notice the absence of sound. Paying attention to the space between words. Notice how sounds appear in the space of silence. Each word, each sound has a beginning and an end. Surrounding every sound, there's silence, there's space. Whatever sound comes up, maybe from my voice, maybe from the surroundings, the room you're in, from outside, inside the body. Allowing all these sounds to simply belong. This is just sound. Every sound is part of nature. Just sounds. You don't have to bring meaning to any of the sounds. You can simply allow the sounds to appear and disappear in space. Sounds appearing, sounds disappearing in silence. We can get distracted by thoughts, feelings, body sensations, or sounds. If we do get distracted, simply acknowledge this is a distraction. This is a thought. It's a feeling. It's a sound. Accept it as it is, and then let go, turning to paying attention to sound as it appears and disappears in space. And if the mind is distracted, simply noting this is a distracted mind, accepting it, returning to pay attention to sound, paying attention to the space, allowing the space to grow, space between words, the space in the mind, calm, awake, aware. This meditation is working with nature as it is, not struggling against it, but working with it. Thoughts appear, mind goes off on a train of prolific thinking. Once we notice, see how this is just a natural phenomena. Accept it as just thinking and returning to pay attention to sounds and silence, the space between sounds. Sounds appear, sounds disappear, all in its natural order. Using mind to bring up a thought. May I be well. Repeat this phrase as a mantra in the mind. May I be well. Putting space between each word. May I be well. May I be well. Continue to repeat this internally in your mind, paying attention to the space between each word. May I be well. To continue, allow the space between words to grow. May I be well. May I be well. In the space between words, invite a feeling of kind, loving care. Feeling of well-wishing. May I be well. May I be well. May I be well. May I be well. The mind gets distracted. Simply returning to this mantra, starting out with a little space and increasing the space between words. May I be well. May I be well. As we notice the space between words, allowing them to fill up with kind, loving care. May I be well. Now, including all living beings, every other time, may I be well. And every other time, may all be well. May I be well. May all be well. May I be well. May all be well. filling up all of the space between words with kindness, allowing this kindness to grow in the body, to fill up, emanating from the heart to the chest, entire torso, out through the legs, feet, arms, and hands, filling up the head. May I be well. May all be well. Seeing if it's possible to allow this feeling of loving kindness to grow, expand from the body to fill up the entire room. As we continue the mantra, letting these words just drown in loving, kind care. May I be well. May all be well. Allowing this loving care to flood from the heart through the body to the entire room, letting it spread out to the entire building, filling up with warm, loving care. Allowing this caring feeling to expand. All the ones in the room, all the ones in the building, all the ones in the neighborhood around. Whatever living beings there are, may they be well. May they be happy. May they be healthy, free from suffering. Letting this feeling of loving care expand throughout the neighborhood to the entire town or city. Letting it fill up all living beings, all the ones suffering the sickness, the virus, anybody with a fever, may you be well. May you regain your health. May you be happy. Anybody grieving, may you be well. May you be happy. May you find peace. Every human being, every animal in the entire city, whatever beings there may be, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. Continuing to allow this caring, loving feeling to expand all throughout the entire country. Filling up, connecting with every living being throughout the whole country. Whatever living being, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. Continuing to allow this feeling of loving care to expand. Continuing out to cover the entire globe. All human beings. All beings in any form or shape. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. May you find peace. Allowing the feeling of loving kindness to overflow all living beings. The entire globe and filling the entire universe. All beings anywhere, in any state. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. May you be at ease. Now we're attracting this feeling of loving, caring kindness to the earth we're on, drawing it back, allowing it to cover the country we're in. May you be well. May all beings be well. Drawing it into the city or area we're in. May you be well. May all beings be happy. back to the neighborhood, to the building we're in. Drawing it in, concentrating all this loving kindness to the room we're in. Back into the body. May this body be well. May this body be healthy. May this body be free from pain and suffering. May this body be at ease. Allowing the feeling of loving care to remain in this body, filling up every single cell, all the bones in the skeleton, every muscle, the entire skin, all of the brain, letting it fill the heart. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be healthy. May I find peace. At your own pace, allow the feeling to remain, to take it with you as you go along the rest of your day. When you're ready for it, start moving the body. Gently allow the body to come out of the meditation, remaining wakeful, mindful, as you go about your day. Opening the eyes, and you're ready to stop the meditation.